Hello guys, Gameboy Hub here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to play original Xbox games on your PC. So yeah, today I'm gonna show you the full setup guide for the CXBX Reloaded emulator, and also where to find original Xbox games and how to convert them to the correct format for the emulator. So yeah, let's get started with the video. So once you guys are on your computer, you just want to go to the first link in the description, which should bring you to the official CXBX Reloaded page, and this is actually the emulator that we're going to be using in this video. Now for this one, I only recommend downloading playable games because all of these other ones don't work very great. But yeah, there are 165 playable games, which is pretty good, and some of the in-game ones might become playable soon with an update. So to check if your game is playable, just select compatibility up here, and then you will get a list in alphabetical order, but you can also search for your game in the search bar up here. So once you've made sure that your game is compatible, just go back to the front page and click the download now button. And you want to get the latest version, which when I'm filming this is this one, so just click the download button and the download should start. The last thing you will need is XDVD Emulator, which is basically a program that will let us change the file type from ISO, because this emulator doesn't actually work with ISOs, so we'll need to use this program in order to change that. So you also have a torrent and a zip format, but I'll just download the zip format and the program should start downloading like so. So now that you guys have all the files you'll need on your desktop, the first thing you want to do is just extract the CXBX Reloaded zip file. So I will just open it with WinRAR and create a new folder, and I'll just call it CXBX Reloaded like so, and I'll move all of these files into that folder like so, and now you can delete that zip file. The next thing you want to do is extract your game, so you should get it in a folder like this, but if you downloaded it as a zip you should get it like this. So you just want to enter that zip file once again and extract the ISO, and after the ISO has been extracted you can delete that zip file as well. And the last thing we'll need to extract is XDVD Emulator, so once again just drag the folder out of the zip file like so, and now you can close it and delete that one. So the first thing we'll need to do now is convert our game to the XBE format that this emulator can read. So just open up XDVD Emulator, so just select this exe right over here, and a program that looks like this should open. So now just select extract/browse files in an ISO and click next. Now you want to click the browse button to select your ISO, so mine is right over here. So just click open, and then we can click next. And if the right format is selected, you should see the default.xbe file. So once you see that, just click extract all, and I will just extract all of it to my desktop like so. So I'll just make a new folder with the game's name and click OK, and then it should be extracting to the new folder like so. Now this might also take quite a bit of time depending on the size of the ISO, but it shouldn't take long. And once it is finished, you can close out of the program and you can just check the new folder, and you should see all of the files that you'll need in it. So now I will just really quickly rename the folder into the game's name like so, and now you can actually delete the ISO, and you can also delete this folder that contains the zip file in it. So now finally you can open up CXBX Reloaded and launch the emulator. For this question you can just hit yes, and here is the CXBX Reloaded emulator. So the first thing you want to do is go over to settings and click config input, and at this point you want to connect your controller up to your computer. So for this video I'm going to be using a standard Xbox One controller. So what you want to do is just click on port 1 and select MS Gamepad S like so, and then click the configure button. And now you can go through all of these one by one if you want to, but I'll just click default bindings because the controller is pretty much the same as the original one. And now you need to type in a name for your profile, so I'll just type in controller1 like that and click save. And also over here, if you are using an Xbox One joystick, just make sure that X input is selected. So now we can close out of this. The next thing you want to do is go over to settings and then config video, and under the display adapter option you want to make sure that your graphics card is selected if you have one. So mine is already. And under the Direct 3D device, you can just leave hardware accelerated. And for the display resolution, you can choose any one you want. You can even crank it up all the way to full HD, but I'm just going to leave it on automatic because my computer is not very good. And you do need quite a good computer to crank up the resolution, so yeah. And I will also leave the render resolution as 1x, but you can also change these ones if you want to. And yeah, I will also select use exclusive full screen mode because I do want my games in full screen. And I will maintain the aspect ratio because I do not want a stretched game, and I'll just click accept. So at this point you are pretty much ready to load up your game, so go over to file and click on open XBE, and now you just want to navigate to the Colin McRae 3 folder and select the default.xbe app. And if you did everything correctly, you should see the games icon down here. So what you want to do at this point is just click on emulation and start. And here we are in the game. So we can just press start on our controller to begin. And I also want to mention that I did exit full screen mode just for this recording because the game didn't run great. But if you are planning on using the full screen mode, you will need to crank up the resolution because it doesn't look great at all at the default one. So yeah, I just want you to know that. So let's start up the game to see how it runs. And here we are in the game, and you can see that it looks and runs pretty good. Now in the compatibility list, this game is marked as fully playable, so I'm not really surprised that it runs okay. But yeah, if you really want to play a game, you'll really just need to try it out for yourself because every PC configuration is different and the playability of the games were measured by the users, so yeah, who knows what PCs they have. And if you have a really good computer, pretty much all games should run fine, except for the non-playable ones which don't launch at all. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this one. Also, please check out my Twitter and Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video.